Manjita, let's start, please.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to yet another round of webinar hosted by Rockwoods. I am Manjita, working as part of the English faculty at Rockwoods, and I'll be your host for the day. Today, we are going to navigate the journey through IITJEE and NEET, the ultimate guide to IITs, NITs, and medical colleges. The road to securing a coveted seat in institutions like the IITs, NITs, or any other reputed medical colleges is challenging and multifaceted. In this webinar, we aim to eliminate this path by bringing together seasoned experts who have traversed these territories themselves. Through their invaluable experiences, insights, and expertise, we endeavor to provide you with a comprehensive roadmap that will not only enhance your understanding of the admission process, but also empower you to make informed decisions to shape your academic and professional future. Before we dive in, let's take a look at our agenda for the day. We'll start with a quick introduction of our staff here at Rockwoods. Further, we'll move on to some of the most important courses and scholarships that are offered by Rockwoods. We'll have a look at the Rockwoodian approach, which is followed here to ensure students' success in competitive examinations. Then we'll have a look at the highlight of this webinar, that is details of IITJEE and NEET examinations. We'll also have a look at various other competitive examinations that exist apart from IITJEE and NEET. And further, we'll have a comparison of Rockwoods with other institutions, why Rockwoods is a cutout when it comes to choosing the right institution for your preparation, which will be followed by a quick round of question and answers. To begin the session, allow me to introduce our two panelists for the day. Our first panelist, Mr. Subramaniam Rangineni. I extend a very warm welcome to Mr. Subramaniam Rangineni, the Principal and CEO of Rockwoods Junior College. Sir holds a BTech degree from NIT Warangal. He has also pursued a Master's in Education, further enhancing his understanding of effective pedagogy and student development. He is a visionary leader, exemplifying patience and approachability, creating a welcoming environment for all members of the school community. His leadership and commitment to excellence inspires both staff and students to reach their full potential. Our next panelist, Mrs. Sirisha. Mrs. Sirisha is an MSc B.Ed. She is the Dean for grade 11th, 12th, and NEET long-term at our institution. With over 20 years of experience in intermediate colleges, she has demonstrated expertise in executing IIT-JEE mains, advanced, and NEET coachings. Having served in various capacities such as principal, dean, HOD, AGM, and faculty across various reputed institutes, ma'am has made remarkable contributions to the success of numerous students, paving the way for their achievements as doctors and engineers. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to both of our panelists today. Now, as we move on further, we know that for any institution to provide a right pathway to guide the students to prepare its future leaders, it is really important that the team that works there is dedicated to nurturing and shaping the minds of our future leaders. Here at Rockwoods Junior College, we are committed to academic excellence. Our faculty members are not just educators, they are mentors, guides, and champions of student success. So please allow me to introduce our core faculty members to you. Our first, we would like to begin with the leadership team that we have here, which comprises of the core pillars of our Rockwoods. Our chairman, Mr. Rama Naidu. Sir holds a degree in BTech from NIT Warangal. Apart from that, he also holds PGP Maths, PG CBM from XLRI, and LLB from Osmania University. Mr. Rama Naidu is a seasoned professional adept in planning and operational excellence. With a solid background in mathematics, he brings a wealth of knowledge and expertise to our institution. His multidisciplinary educational journey reflects a commitment to holistic development and strategic leadership. Next, we have our principal and CEO, Mr. Subramaniam Rangineni. Sir holds a degree in BTech from NIT Warangal and a degree in MA Education as well. As our principal and CEO, Mr. Subramaniam Rangineni brings a unique blend of technical expertise and educational acumen to the table. With a background in both engineering and education, he excels in personalized counseling and serves as a distinguished faculty member. His dedication to nurturing individual talents and fostering academic excellence is unparalleled. Next, we have our headmistress, Mrs. Sri Ranjini. Ma'am holds degree in BSc, B.Ed, MA Education, and MBA. Our headmistress is a highly qualified professional with a diverse educational background. Armed with degrees in science education and business administration, she brings a wealth of expertise to our institution. Specializing in personalized counseling, she is committed to guiding our students towards their academic and personal goals with care and precision. And then we have Mrs. Sirisha, whom we are privileged to have. Ma'am, as we already discussed, ma'am holding an MSc and B.Ed degree. She assumes the role of Dean overseeing grades 11th, 12th, and NEET long-term programs at our esteemed institution. And she has a rich background spanning over 2 decades in intermediate colleges. She brings forth a wealth of experience. Her proficiency shines through in orchestrating IITJEE mains cum advanced and NEET coaching programs. A testament to her versatility, ma'am has served in various capacities. And together, all of our core members, our pillars, they work towards the path of success, nurturing our students and helping them achieve their aspirations to become accomplished individuals. Each of these faculty members bring a unique set of skills and expertise, contributing to holistic development of our students. Next, we have our physics department. Our physics department comprises of Mr. Mallesh K and Mr. Dharmavi, both of them together coming up with an experience of more than 28 years. Moving on from physics department, we have chemistry department with pan-India experience, again, which is led by Mrs. Sirisha, who is the Dean and Chemistry Head here at our institution. Then we have Mr. Dayasagar Reddy and Mr. K. Rajendra Reddy. If you see together, all of them, they bring experience of more than 50 years. Moving on further from chemistry department, we have Department of Mathematics. And our core faculty members there are Mr. Saeed Rahmatullah and Mr. Ravi. Together, both of them coming up with an experience of more than 43 years with pan-India experience. Further, we have next Botany and Zoology Department. Botany and Zoology Department comprises of our faculty members, Mr. Raju, Mr. Venkatesh, and Mr. Sai Prakash. And as we can see together again, all of them have experience of more than 50 years. And further, moving on from Botany and Zoology Department, we have our Commerce and Arts Department with pan-India experience. We have Mr. Srinivas, who is part of MA Economics faculty here. And then we have Ms. Pooja Kumari, MA and B.Ed. She holds an expertise in training our students as part of English subject and examination for competitive examinations such as SAT, CLAT, and BITSAT. Then we have Ms. Anita, and who is part of Business Studies Accountancy faculty. Further, we have Ms. Anusha, who not only works as a part of important faculty, but also works as an important source of guidance for students as she works as counselor here. So here at Rockwoods, we ensure that students are not only studying, but are being guided, are being properly counseled in the right direction when it comes to seeking any assistance or advice or any kind of guidance in terms of their studies or personal aspects as well. So we focus upon the holistic development of our students. With that, we wrap up with the introduction of our core faculty members here. Moving on, we next have the agenda, that is After faculty members at Rockwoods, we have diverse range of courses and scholarships through which we aim to empower our students to unlock their full potential and make meaningful contributions. Now, I'd like to ask Mrs. Sirisha to provide insights into the courses and scholarships that are offered at Rockwoods.
Yes, good evening all. Good evening all. 1 minute, Manjita. Yes. So yes, the courses we offer at Rockwoods are, first of all, with MPC for the students who are opting for engineering. And here we have the core subjects, maths, physics, and chemistry. Not only for the boards, here we train the students for the most privileged competitive exams, JEE Main and Advanced. Next, for medical stream students, we provide BIPC with the core subjects, biology, physics, and chemistry. And here we train the students for NEET. Not only science streams, we have arts also with MEC, where the core subjects are maths, economics, accountancy. And here, the students will be trained for CA Foundation, CLAT, SAT, IP Math. Not only this, we also have CEC in arts, that is with business studies, economics, and accountancy as core subjects. Here also, the students will be taught for CA Foundation, CLAT, SAT, and IP Math. Along with these regular group streams, we also provide coaching for NEET long term. That is, the students who are not actually happy with the first time in their NEET scores can opt long term. And along with these courses, we also provide scholarship tests for the exams for encouraging the students. Students can visit our Rockwoods on any day, even during Sundays from morning 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and can undergo a screening test where if a student is really performing well, they can avail a scholarship of 50%. Not only this, by taking early admission, we give an early bird offer. Even we encourage by giving more concessions here for taking early bird offer. And next, the whole 2 academic years, based on the performance of the students, if they are really doing good, every week after every cyclic test, we encourage the students by giving small rewards like chocolates and pens and encourage them and motivate the students the whole year. So this is about our scholarships. Over to you, Manjita.
Thank you so much for shedding light on important courses and scholarships. At any institution, it's not just the faculty members or the courses that are offered, but also right approach is necessary to ensure student success. So now I'd like to request Mr. Subramaniam to shed some light on the Rockwoodian approach that is followed here to ensure student success.
Sure, Manjita. Very good evening, everyone. Most of the parents and also students would have been wondering what is that we do at Rockwoods to prepare the children for the competitive examinations. At Rockwoods, we follow, a giant wheel approach. It is an 8-step method in order to prepare children the best for the competitive examinations. As part of this giant wheel approach, the first step that we do is we ensure children are mastering NCERT books. Remember, the most of the competitive examinations that we are talking of, be it IITJEE, NEET, CLAT, or CUET, and IP Mat, there are many more exams that we may be talking about in this webinar. All these exams are based on the entire nation. So these examinations, they take NCERT books, NCERT syllabus as the basis. So children mastering NCERT will have biggest advantage. And the second thing is, we also have Rockwood's curated material, and we ensure children are practicing these materials also. In this material, we have questions in the form how they are asked in the competitive examinations. And third one is asynchronous learning. We definitely conduct classes by the expert faculty. Apart from that, we also ensure to have study hours during the college time, and also we follow it up with good homework. What they listen to, they practice some in the college time, and they also carry it to home and they do after the college time. So that way learning is always continuous. And fourth one, we also work on not only the core subjects, if it is MPC, maths, physics, chemistry, if it is BPC, biology, physics, chemistry, and so on for MEC and CEC as well. Apart from working on the core subjects, most of the reputed colleges definitely work on the core subjects. At Rockwoods, we also work on quick reading techniques, able to sit for a long time, and mindfulness. All these kind of techniques would help children to read quickly in the competitive examination, because time is going to be very, very, very crunchy thing in the NEET kind of examination, CLAT kind of examination, MSET kind of examination. So if children are prepared with these techniques, they will be able to attempt all the questions and able to comprehend and able to solve, and also mark the question quickly. And fifth one, every weekend we do a mock test in the similar pattern how the competitive examinations are. And not only conducting mock tests, we also counsel immediately children on the mistakes which they have done in the mock test. So this way, exam after exam, the children will become better and better. And over a period of couple of months, they will be really good at this subject. And time efficiency would nicely come in with capacity building and multiple mock tests and expert counseling. We also encourage group learning. At times, when they are during, apart from the class sessions, after the classes, if they are discussing among themselves, if they are clarifying doubts to their friends, if they are listening from their friends, they will be having better understanding of the concepts and chapters. So with all these steps and with expert faculty, we ensure that your children preparation is in safe hands, and we guarantee the success in cracking the competitive examination at Rockwood's. I hope I answered the question, Manjita. Back to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening us with the Rockwoodian approach that is followed here. Moving on from approach, next we move on to our highlight of this webinar, that is about knowing in detail about these esteemed examinations that we are here to discuss about, IITJEE and NEET. So now I would request Mrs. Sirisha to give us details about the two coveted examinations. Over to you, ma'am.
Yes. For any engineering student to get into IITs and NITs, they need to write JEE exam, that is joint entrance exam. And this exam is conducted in two levels. One is JEE main and the other is JEE advanced. And the qualifying criteria for this exam is a student need to opt maths, physics, and chemistry in their plus 11th and 12th, and need to score minimum with top 20 percentile. And this JEE exam is conducted twice in a year, generally in the first week of Jan and also in April. And among these two sessions, in Jan and April, the best score is taken into account. And to calculate this NTA score, the score is calculated by taking 100 into number of children who scored equal or less than that, and the total number of children who have taken that exam. And how is this NTA score used? It is used to take admission into NITs, IITs, IIITs, CFTIs. NTA score will be used to qualify to appear in JEE advanced exam also. So, to write advanced exam, first student need to qualify in JEE main. And who conducts this exam is one of the IITs. And the duration of the exam, which is advanced, is 3 hours. Advanced exam is generally online exam. It is computer-based exam, and 2 papers will be there. We call them as paper 1 and paper 2, 3 hours each, with physics, chemistry, and math. This is about JEE main and advanced. So with advanced, by getting, I think approximately like 17,000 plus seats are there here. And next, if we move to this NEET, all about NEET is a student willing to get an admission and medical colleges need to write this NEET, that is National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test. And this is conducted by the same NTA. And any student need to write this. The criteria is they must complete physics, chemistry, and biology in their 11th and 12th grades with 50% score in their senior secondary. And the age group must be minimum 17 years. And the exam mode is pen and paper with multiple choice questions. The time duration is 3 hours, 20 minutes. And the total marks conducted is for 720, 4 marks for each correct answer. And if at all negative, wrong, they score -1. And they'll be given 200 questions, out of which student need to write 180 questions, where 35, we have 2 sections here with 35 questions and 10 questions in each section. This is all about NEET and JEE, Manjita. Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your useful insights. I hope our parents and students must have found this information very useful. They would have been informed enough about the examinations, how it works, and how to approach it. Next, moving on from these esteemed examinations, IIT, JEE, and NEET, I'd like to ask my next question to Mr. Subramaniam. And it's a very most sought after concern of parents. That is, what if my child is not able to clear examinations like NEET, and IITJEE? So are there any other options that lie out there? And if there are, does Rockwood prepare its students for any other competitive examinations? If yes, could you enlighten our participants on those examinations, sir?
Sure, Manjita. I think for all the children and parents, you must have been aware that, the number of seats in IITs and, NITs, or even the medical seats are limited. So, but, that would not be the end in case, if your child is not able to get, IIT seat or, NIT seat or medical seat. There are many other, alternate options, children have. So having good understanding of these alternate options would really help children to choose right, courses, after they 12. If someone is looking at, engineering, you have MSET exam, and you also have BITSAT, you have, Manipal Engineering entrance test, and Vellore Institute of Technical Engineering entrance exam is also, one more, chance that, you have. You can think of, attempting all these exams and, preparing for IIT JEE. Same math, physics, and chemistry kind of subjects are going to be part of this examination, and part of some logical reasoning and English also some exams have. And who knows, you might be able to get into these universities, and pretty good universities they are, and you have good job opportunities at the end of your engineering course. And there are also some courses which children can opt through SAT, foreign universities. All that you have to do is just attempt SAT exam, and relatively easier exam, I would say. And all that you have is mathematics and English, and you can think of getting into good rated all over in world universities abroad. And CUT is also one more popular examination if you wanted to do undergraduation in central universities all over India, and then think of post graduation and research. And if you wanted to pursue your career on the law side, and you can think of taking CLAT examination, and then if you wanted to get into NT, defense, NDA is one more examination. If you're thinking of pursuing, BBA and MBA in IIMs, there is a IP match, which is becoming very popular nowadays. And, if you are thinking of, design and architecture side, UC, NIT, BR, or, some examinations that you can think of. Apart from this, there are, NIFT examination is there if you want to get into fashion technology side. And again, plenty of options in PLU, Punjab Lovely University. There are many more examinations. I'm just talking about very few over here. There are plenty of alternate options across all the streams, and with wide variety of subjects and options you have in undergraduation. So little understanding, little preparation, you will be able to get into these good universities in India and also abroad. That would be all, Manjita, back to you.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us about the plethora of courses that are available out there, apart from IIT JEE and NEET. And as we can gladly say that Rockwoods prepares our students for those examinations as well. Moving on further, I would like to ask Mr. Sirisha to tell us the details about why Rockwoods is a better choice as compared to other institutions. What is it that sets Rockwoods apart from other institutions, ma'am?
Yes, Manjita. So, why Rockwoods, first of all? Say, if we take many colleges, like we have many institutes giving coaching, especially this, we call them as China colleges, Akash, FIDSI. What's the difference from them to Rockwood? The first thing is personalized attention on each and every child here is assured. Because of very limited strength in the classroom, faculty can focus on each and every child personally. This is not possible in the other institutions where the classroom strength will be more than 70 to 80. Next, regarding the infrastructure, here we have a very good infrastructure where the classrooms are provided with digital boards, and we have very good dormitories for residential students, well-equipped labs, we have world-class library, and we have our campus is in 5 acres with very good volleyball ground, basketball grounds. Students daily have minimum 40 minutes of activity every day, which is not possible with the other institutions. There we can see most of the institutions are packed They are like closed apartment culture where students will not be exposed to even sunlight, which is a main primary thing for their health. So the next thing is sound health. Students can really enjoy in our Rockwoods with all these facilities, not only academics. Next, students will be prepared for the future. For all competitive exams, we give them computer labs. Even we provide them tabs. And in tabs, students can write online exams. They can clarify their doubts. They can watch the video lectures if they feel they want to revise a concept again. And with all these features, we prepare the student for the competitive exams. We build their confidence. And next, the important thing here with Rockwoods is we won't label a student as a bright student or a dull student. All students will be given the same priority. We won't degrade them by sending them to different sections based on the merit. So many institutions will be doing this. Say every week, based on the performance, they will be changing from one section to other section, if not from one campus to other campuses. That we don't do here. All students are treated equally. And if really they're not doing good, we'll help them, support them, all our staff members cooperate and make the student feel comfortable in the premises. So with all these features, definitely I can say Rockwoods is definitely the right choice for the right students. Yes, Manjita.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Parents and students, so this was our last round of agenda for the day. If you have any question and answers, if you have any further queries, you may always reach out to us on the numbers that are being displayed, and you can put your queries in the chat box also. And you are always welcome to walk in whenever you feel like, to look around the campus and to see for yourself what our institution has to offer.
I think one of the parents is asking, when are we starting classes? Our classes are starting from 4th April, that is tomorrow. And tomorrow onwards, our 11th is going to start. For a few days, we are running off day. And for a week, we are going to conduct some bridge course classes. And then we will then start teaching 11th grade concepts. I think one of the parent is asking, do we have residential facility? Yes, we do have residential facility for boys and also girls. It's a day-come residential campus. So based on your convenience, you can choose one.
Sir, transport also is available, sir. Some parent is asking.
Yes, transport is available as well. I think we are covering good. I think from Damaiguda to Nagaram, Cherlapalli, and Kisara to Rockwoods we have, and then from BB Nagar to our campus we have, and also NFC Nagar, and then Uppal to our campus we have transportation. All right, I think that would be all, I guess. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much to our panelists. Thanks to you all for joining us on this journey. Thank you so much. Wishing you all a very